What's going on? We're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy for today's spin wheel. Okay.
Mini tarot reading, career.
So we're going to do a career reading. So I got the career deck. I'm just going to move this a little bit to the side. We're going to. So we're going to do a pick a pile. Pick a pile 1, 2, or 3. For those who need information or insight into their career or advice or guidance into their career moves or just in general career around work, you got work from home, you have right direction, and then you have competition here. So for pile 1, we're going to start with work from home. You may be interested in a work from home job if you're not already working at a work from home job. So what's message do you have for a career? I also feel like if you've been applying for jobs, it'd be a really good time now to apply for those work from home jobs. You can have a dog, you don't have to, but just something to do. Just update your resume. I'm hearing like update your information so that way it's people appealing. People want to look at it. I feel like the bare minimum not gonna cut it. Yeah, you're on the right path, and then it's also have right direction here. So you could be also looking into going to school, or maybe finding work study at school or doing internships. That would be really good for you at this time as well for those who are going into that route. Read books on finances to expand your knowledge at this time. This would be very lucrative for you, and or going to school that will give you more training, or taking a course or a class or a seminar, something that's going to help you understand finances a little better. I feel like this is somebody wanting to do better with their finances in general. So if you may be looking into accounting or credit work or like background studies of like credit repair and stuff, that may be something that you're interested in because you want to fix it yourself. But I feel like you're doing this is going to end up doing you was a great, because you'll be able to help other people. So you can end up turning into a business. Yeah, you may have some loss not at this moment, but that's because you're comfortable in your same space or place you is right now. You're taking a lot of L's from work at this time. If you're not working, you're taking a lot of L's as well, trying to figure out divine timing. But divine timing moves off of your timing. So invest in your health, your wealth, and that's going to help you here. So labor, slow down as well. So if you pick pile 1 for career, it's kind of more so giving that energy of please make sure that you are preparing yourself, you know, to put yourself in alignment for a better position. So if that's going back to school to get the next, you know, position where you at, if your job or work is willing to pay for it, or the military willing to pay for it, I feel like it'll be really good for you to go back. You may meet more people. Something that I told my mom is funny. I told her last night I'm gonna find my husband in college, because if you go to the same places looking for a husband, you're going to get the same result going to a bar. Dealing with somebody who's comfortable in a living situation doing minimum wage. You want to find people who is not going to stop at a certain particular limit. So find your tribe by going back and engaging, going to school, going to the libraries to study. If not going to a library, Barnes and Nobles. I've told you this stuff before. For those who haven't heard it, this is something that I kind of tell my Patreons and people that I work with, because these are better ways of connecting with people on the frequency you're trying to align yourself with. If you got somebody that's going to school, 9 times out of 10, they're going to school and they paying for it, whether again financial aid or loans to pay for it out of pocket. They mean business with their career, so they're serious and they're more goal oriented. So you'll have a better opportunity in that era. You don't have to go to school to find a good man or a woman, but that's just the logic. Even good friends, if I go to school to find a friend, if they have everything that they want and they're working for it, they're not going to be jealous or insecure of what I have. Not saying that people won't be, but that's just the logic that I'm hoping for. Realistically, well, if you have what you want and you're going for that, and I'm doing what I want or going for what it is that I'm searching for, I will hope that I can find friends that's more like-minded than friends who don't have a goal or not goal-oriented, and they want everything that I got, but they're not trying to accomplish or take the necessary steps, if that makes sense. So you may need to drop friends off at this time to recalibrate yourself and to start networking above and beyond your norm. So that's group 1 for career. And a little insight into relationship though. So right direction for 2. If you feel like you've been headed in the wrong direction, you're actually going in the right direction. Sometimes it's a little confusing, or we get a little, scared, and we be second guessing, dang, was this the right move, or is this the right direction I'm supposed to be taking? Well, it looks like, yeah, you're taking the right direction. Sometimes you have to go with the flow of things. You'll see red or the number 70, no, north. I said 70 can be significant, but the red can be significant. You could be seeing the number 70 in red, or just the number 7 in red. Shuffling here. Yeah, media. So if you are a person who's trying to put yourself out there on a platform, I feel like now, again, would be a good time to take action. Start small. If you're interested in being an actress, a radio host, a podcaster, a singer, a model, or anything that has to do with the mass media job, you're heading in the right direction. Step into the spotlight and get seen. I feel like you need to have courage as you do this and stand your ground, stand in front of people. You have to get used to being uncomfortable, but being comfortable. You got to get used to that, because being uncomfortably comfortable is going to propel you forward. You can be afraid of people's opinions, or what they may think, or what they may say, or may not agree. You're going to have people who agree with you, and then you're going to have people who don't agree with you. Fuck them. If they do, they do. If they don't, that's fine. It's okay. But when you have confidence in yourself, you don't need somebody to validate your moves. You don't need somebody to agree with your values or your core values or anything. You just continue to take it, again, one step at a time, because this energy is letting me know that, hey, maybe you open to make certain changes, but somebody behind the scene may not be so, caring when it comes to what you're trying to achieve here. You can be holding your own self back because you worrying too much about cons instead of pros. But what about the pros out of this situation? Again, failure isn't saying that you doing something that's not going to be successful or succeed. Failure just means you need to get back up and rewrite or do something in a manner where it's going to give you a better output or outcome. So your failure teaches you lessons of what's not working, so now you can critique it. So something you need to be focused on and critiquing at this time is going to be very beneficial for you. You have a gift from the universe. They showing me thumbs up. So I'm seeing like a thumbs up energy. So you can be seeing that, or you can be rolling the dice. Stars, hearts, and light bulbs can be significant. But you have a great idea, or you have a great start to where you at. You just have to continue to persevere despite, or no matter, what you may feel the outcome is, or have been, or will not be. You have Gaia here and Rescuer. Trust the universe has a better plan than you do, and someone in your life may help you get back on track. So don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Just don't give up, and spend time with nature to be healed, soothe, and regroup. So the universe is trying to help you clear out energy to help you see a bigger picture, or a better picture that's in front of you. You may think that something needs to be cut, but maybe something needs to be added, or maybe something needs to be just critiqued just a bit, just to be able to see the difference it will make. Content creation is not easy, but when you start, just keep pushing content. don't over exalt yourself, but take your time. But I definitely feel like you'll have lucrative finances that come for this if you stay the par. So the money is up here, the money is right here, and it's just stay focused. So you have to stay focused and keep your eye on the prize. You may get sent in many different directions. Hell, you may be doing a job that you thought you would have never ever be doing in your life. You could have went to school, or you could have been wanting to do one thing, and now you're in a total different field, doing something way different than what you perhaps thought you would be. You may not no longer align with your past, so your future self is calling you to open up. You got a voice here, so you're supposed to use your voice. Singer, radio host, voice actor, or any jobs in communication. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. This goes back to the earlier messages. So you may need counseling or therapy to help you with your communication, getting out of your own way. And there go the dice here. Remember I told you I seen the thumbs up and the dice? Her hands is up and her thumb is up, but she's covering her thumb right here. So if you can literally see, her thumb is kind of up. And then in this one, you have the dice. And then you got the bright light coming from Gaia. And you also have a shed of light here. So you may wear glasses, you may not. But I really feel like you've been wondering what direction or what course should you be taking. Your course is going to be putting yourself where you are able to be seen. So social media influencing could be something, or marketing can be something that you may want to look into. But if you're not good at marketing, go learn and get the experience for marketing. If you're not good at social media, go find someone or work very hard teaching yourself. It's never nothing that's going to be easy, but if it comes easy, that means it's not probably going to last too much longer. When you work hard for what it is that you want and you're fighting for, Spirit going to show up and fight for you and show you a way that's way better than what you may have thought would have been better for you. So we're going to leave that there, and we're going to move into the third pile. Competition. You could be very competitive, or you could be dealing with a competitive community or a competitive career where your workplace is at. This originally tried to come out in reverse. So I feel like the people at work, you may feel like everything is good, but the people behind the scene, it's something that triggers them about you. It could be your confidence. It can be your communication. It can be your ability to be careless but careful with what you're saying. Someone could be trying to set you up and like trip you up into giving information, or maybe causing workplace drama by trying to talk to you and get you in the middle of some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you type shit. So make sure you slow down and continue to move forward and propel forward. Continue to hold your voice and don't entertain any workplace drama. You making slow progress, and it's really good for you. Things are going to take off more sooner than what you expect. You may be wondering, how much longer do I have to watch these people? How much longer I have to deal with this shit? Like, you're ready to move and you're over it. There can be competition around men and women. You may have a woman who may be having some type of competition or what is it called? Superiority complex. And then you may have this masculine energy who can't keep up, and it frustrates them because they view you as competition. You may be hurting somebody's pride here. Shuffling here. Headphones can be significant. A mic can be significant. Somebody can be feeling some type of way because of what you do as your work profession as well. Yeah, activation. You may be activating people around you. That's your soul's purpose. You may be awakening people to spiritual gifts, or awakening them to fuck around and find out. This giving somebody trying to play on your top, and you fuck around and find out, and your spirits ain't move before you. So you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to say a word. People can say whatever they want behind your back. That's why they behind your back for a reason, because they can't say that shit. They can't compete where they don't compare. So don't compete where you don't compare. You compete with your damn self, because at the end of the day, who Who? That's the question. Who? Awaken your soul and tap into your ancestral memory and your inner wisdom. You can be focusing too much on the material world, or too many people focusing too much on your world instead of understanding their own world and being awakened into their true self. So it's delaying them, but it's trying to cause friction around you. You may also have someone who may be coming to terms, who may have had some type of competitive competition towards you. Now this person want to come back around and be, you know, treat you more respectful, because again, they fucked around and found out. They was acting a little slow, but Spirit says you ain't as slow as you think you is. You smart. So they're bringing a peace. Again, a win-win approach will bring a mutual gain. So you may be negotiating with somebody or union contracts. Again, there's some type of peace coming to your workplace. Like I said, somebody want to come apologize, and this is that energy. So you got somebody who going to have to do some real self-reflection at this time and, you know, apologize for being a dick or an asshole. All because you like peace. Somebody can be trying to literally disturb your peace to see if they can get under your skin. Words are magic. Use them to manifest abundance. So if you think about it, if words is like magic and you using them against somebody speaking ill on their name, talking about them behind their back, talking about their content, talking about the things they do in their other career or career in general, the words have power and influence. But what they're not failing to realize is that you're spiritually protected. So they fucking around on the physical, trying to play again on your top, but in the spiritual, Spirit see y'all, God see y'all, Buddha see y'all, Ascended Master see y'all, Angel see y'all, Ancestors see all, whoever you claim see all. So what they're putting out is being seen by higher, you know, ranking spirits or spiritual assistants that is over us to protect us. Whatever you claim, you know, let the chips fall where they lay. But that's the energy here. Somebody's about to activate themselves into a fuck around and find out. So Spirit, iron out the creases right now. Right now, it may be good for you to, you know, somebody could be mad because they feel like you a housewife, or their husband have a housewife, or they feel like they gotta babysit certain things you do. This can be in a career of babysitting, cleaning, a home-based business. Somebody really is mad because you're trying to find better for yourself and become your own boss. Somebody mad because you already bossed up on their weak asses. Yeah, divine timing. Your angels are working behind the scenes. Things will come together exactly at the right time. You're expecting things to happen in an unrealistic timeline. So be patient how things work out. Be patient with the people that surround you, and everything that I said literally clarify itself within this energy. If you need to rewatch this, then I would definitely tell you to rewatch this video and start over if you need to. Please make sure you don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all energy exchange. If you're interested in your own personal reading, you can book through my website or catch me live on TikTok when I'm doing donation-based readings. I definitely appreciate you. It'll be Esoteric Essence over on TikTok as it is here. I appreciate you again. I love you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye.